In the quiet unfolding of memory loss and shifting identities, caregiving becomes a steady presence of human connection. It is not merely a role, but a testament that love endures even as memories fade. Good day! We are Group 4B from BSN 3C, and we are here to present our research study entitled When Love Remembers, the Lived Experiences of Husbands Caring for Wives with Alzheimer's Disease.
In Bacolod City, memory-related conditions are rising, but caregiver support is limited. Husbands in this role face emotional, physical, and social challenges, often in silence due to gender expectations. This study is aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 3, Good Health and Well-Being, emphasizing that understanding the experiences of caregivers is vital in promoting holistic health. By exploring the stories of husbands caring for wives with Alzheimer's disease, this study sought to highlight love, resilience, and devotion amid loss.
This study aimed to explore the lived experiences of husbands caring for their wives with Alzheimer's disease. Specifically, it sought to answer the question, what are the lived experiences of husbands caring for their wives diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease?
This study used a qualitative phenomenological design with in-depth interviews to explore caregivers' personal meanings and emotions.
The study included 5 husbands aged 72 to 89 years old from Negros Occidental who serve as the primary caregivers of their wives, with caregiving durations ranging from 1 to 10 years. An interview guide was used consisting of 2 parts, the demographic profile and the interview questions, focusing on caregiving experiences, their emotional journey, coping, and sense of identity. The instrument was validated by a licensed guidance counselor. The findings revealed that caregiving is a deeply emotional and transformative journey marked by love, sacrifice, and resilience. Husbands adapted to changing roles, redefined their identities, and sustained their relationships despite the progressive nature of Alzheimer's disease. From the analysis, 5 major themes emerged. The first theme, enduring the ups and downs of emotions, reflects husbands' emotional journey. The first sub-theme is feeling the weight of frustration. One participant shared, "Kisa natakaan ka na nasabaran ka na. Ang question nga ginapamangkot sa imo kung kisa liwat-liwat," echoed by others, highlighting the strain caused by repetitive behaviors and constant demands, yet husbands continue to provide care. The second sub-theme is facing sudden changes. One participant described this by saying, "Kagaya ng mga matulog sa kwarto, ayaw niya na akong kasama," reflecting the unexpected and challenging adjustments these husbands continuously navigate. Ultimately, the third sub-theme is finding peace and acceptance. One participant expressed, "Kung kisa ang tendency sina mawersen na lang na magdugay, sige i-accept mo na lang Tiway ka naman ta may mahimo," showing how acceptance enables them to sustain their caregiving role despite ongoing challenges.
The second theme, shifting sands of marriage, reflects how the marital relationship transforms into a caregiving dynamic. The first sub-theme, taking on new roles, shows how husbands assume responsibilities once managed by their wives. One participant stated, "Ako na naglalaba, namamalansya. Lahat ng gawaing bahay na ginagawa niya dati, ako na ang gumagawa." Furthermore, the second sub-theme, traversing difficult conversations, reveals how communication becomes limited, losing meaningful interaction. One participant shared, "Kahit na simple words lang hindi niya maintindihan. Kaya kahit anong explain ko, wala, hindi niya magets talaga." Despite this, the third sub-theme, treasuring togetherness, shows that husbands still find meaning in small moments. As one participant shared, "Dason ga walking kami, maski diri lang. Especially kung magsimba kami or kung may katuan kami, dinadalaan namon siya," highlighting how shared activities keep their emotional connection as a married couple.
The third theme, seeking strength from within and beyond, shows how husbands draw on personal willpower and at the same time external sources of support.
The first sub-theme, relying on personal coping, exhibits how husbands develop routines and strategies to maintain resilience. One said, "Exercise palagi. Araw-araw ako nag-exercise." The second sub-theme, reaching out to others, highlights how some husbands receive help from other relatives, easing their burden. One participant shared, "Bulos-bulos kami nabantay sa iya. Kung may kinanglanon nga mga bulong, ka-communicate lang kami to sa Manila sa mga bata namon." Doga suporta man sila balaya.
The fourth theme, discovering a new identity, shows how caregiving leads to a transformation of self. The first sub-theme, defining self as husband and caregiver, highlights how husbands embrace dual roles and take ownership of their wives' needs. One participant stated, "Ako gid gaano sang iya bulong kag indi niya naman madunduman kung kainom na siya." The second sub-theme, developing growth through responsibility, shows how husbands gain endurance and stronger sense of duty. As one shared, everything we needed, either medication or what the doctor prescribed, we do everything. We weigh everything necessary for her to be able to recover. Ultimately, the third sub-theme, deepening patience through sacrifice, presents how husbands cultivate patience and unconditional love despite difficulties. One participant expressed, "Ati ang pasensya, number 1, kag tagaan mo gid na siya, daw sa kwan pa, love mo pa rin siya, nga tungod nag-amo na siya, insyindihon mo siya."
The fifth and final theme, holding on to love and resilience, highlight that caregiving is rooted in everlasting love. The first sub-theme, honoring vows beyond trials, mirrors commitment despite hardship. One participant expressed, "In sickness and in health, sasamahan mo talaga." Finally, the second sub-theme, harvesting meaning from care, shows how caregivers find purpose through their experience. As one participant stated, "Kung ara ka sa Ginoo iya, kung ara ka lang gadepensa sa iya permi, daw mayo gid man, may giya gid man," emphasizing that love and faith remains the core motivation behind caregiving.
This study explored husbands caring for wives with Alzheimer's, showing caregiving as a journey of love, responsibility, and commitment. Key themes included commitment, emotional burden, role transition, coping, and meaning-making. Guided by Watson's and Maslow's theories, findings show caregiving involves trust, love, and belonging. Despite strain and role changes, husbands show resilience through acceptance, faith, and support, reflecting a deep interplay of emotional, physical, and relational factors.
In light of the findings, the Department of Health may strengthen inclusive programs that recognize husbands as caregivers by integrating mental health services, counseling, and caregiver education. Also, policymakers and LGUs may develop community-based support such as caregiver groups, respite care, and awareness campaigns. Nursing educators are encouraged to enhance curricula with holistic family-centered dementia care, while healthcare professionals may adopt caregiver-centered approaches that include education, emotional support, stress management, and burden assessment. Meanwhile, NGOs are advised to design tailored programs with counseling and peer support, and families and communities may share caregiving responsibilities while promoting awareness of Alzheimer's disease. Finally, future researchers may also expand the study through larger samples, varied contexts, and longitudinal or intervention-based designs.
This study may help student nurses better understand the lived experiences of husbands caring for wives with Alzheimer's disease. It may enhance their skills in psychiatric and geriatric nursing, promoting empathy, therapeutic communication, and holistic care. It may also provide insight into the emotional and practical challenges of caregiving, encouraging stronger support, patience, and compassion within the family and significant others. Ultimately, it may raise awareness about Alzheimer's disease and highlight the need for caregiver support programs and community involvement. Though Alzheimer's slowly unravels shared histories, it does not erase the essence of connection. Instead, it calls forth a deeper kind of remembering, one held not in the mind, but in the heart. In the husband's journeys, caregiving emerged not merely as a form of duty, but as a profound affirmation to their enduring love, where even in forgetting, there is still a way of holding on. That would be all for our research study presentation. Thank you for watching and listening. Once again, this has been Tolarba, Ureta, Vecera, and Villaflor from Group 4B of BSN 3C.